how are you guys handling the leads when they come in?
So they just go into our CRM and then they just get, passed around depending on what they are. So most of the stuff, since I'm still doing my own acquisitions for right now, the stuff that's hot, let's say if it comes off of a cold call lead, that comes straight to me. If it's a texting lead, it goes to my guy, Kevin. And Kevin's job is to warm them up and kind of tell them what we're all about, give them their options, let them know what we're all about, what we're here to do, and then see if it's the right fit. Now, if it's not the right fit, we have agents that we work with, so we'll pass on that lead to the agent, and the agent will give us a referral. If we can novate the deal, we'll novate it. If it's a deal we can take down, we'll take it down. If it's a deal that's a wholesalable deal, we'll wholesale it. If it's a flip deal, we'll do that as well. So it really just depends on the lead. I'm more so looking for people who want to transact versus a wholesale deal, because there's so many different things that we can do, right? So that's why when a lead comes in from a text, it's like we got to educate them first on what to expect, and then from there, it's kind of like, all right, what bucket do you go in? And from there, it's once I give the seller their options, they're not really looking for any other solution because they just went all the way down this rabbit hole. You know what I mean?
100%. 100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
What CRM are you guys using?
We use RE Simply.
Okay. How is that?
It's good. Every CRM has its pros and cons, I'd say. It's not the perfect one in the world, but it's not the worst either. I mean, I didn't like Podio when I used Podio. It was too big for me and too clunky. I didn't really like it. But RE Simply, I mean, it does all the stuff you need it to do. You know, it has its own automations. It has its marketing stuff. It has its direct mail stuff all in-house. You can e-sign from it. You can
there you go.
Call from it. You can do a bunch of stuff with it. You have lead intake forms you can export and send out to different people if they want to send you a JV deal, things like that. So it has everything that you need. Has a communicative tool. Dashboard is pretty cool. You can link up your, accounts and stuff like that, that runs on your business. All that stuff is all in there. So it's a good CRM. I would say I would recommend it. But again, you just got to find what works for you in terms of a CRM.
There you go. So you're the only. So you said, is it Kevin? So is he the lead manager? Are you the only acquisition guy right now?
Right now, I'm the only acquisition guy. We just lost the guy, and we're bringing someone else back, bringing someone else on. So that's
when will you step up? When will you step out of that position?
The moment Kevin is ramped up and ready to go in acquisitions, I'm out.
Yeah.
So he started with me 3 weeks ago, but he's making pretty good headway so far. So I expect good things out of him.
Do you have him on commission or base?
It's a blend. So he's got a $2,000 a month salary.
Okay.
And then his commission is 5% for anything that we get closed right now.
There we go. And what are you guys what are your guys leads to contracts right now?
I have to dig into that, but
it's okay. Well, I mean, if from top of your head, what would you?
Off the top of my head, I'd say it's about 25 to 30 leads per contract.
Nice. And where those leads come from? I know you said cold calling, but what kind of list are they coming off of?
We call everybody. Honestly, we don't just. So I'll do yeah, I don't discriminate. I'm looking.
You have a house, we're going from you.
Yeah, that's it. So let me break it down like this. So we look at our biggest lists are the following. We want everybody that has owned a house for at least 3 years.
Okay.
We want that house to be at least built in the 1920s to the 1980s. Automatically, that's going to tell me that house needs work. Okay. So, and the reason why, at this point, we're talking about 40-year-old houses and older. 40-year-old houses and older probably have had 1 to 3 families that are in there. And from family to family, they're not getting a full rehab. They might just get lipstick on a pig so the agent can sell it. So with those 3 cycles, I know there's going to be some stuff that's dated. And we know what FHA financing looks like. FHA will pass anything that, if everything works and it looks good, it's good. Right? So, but FHA isn't going behind the walls and checking everything and making sure it's all updated to the nines for today's standard. So what we do is we go after somebody that owned their house for at least 3 years, built in the 20s to the 80s, and we grab everybody. Okay. Now, will we pull a specific pre-foreclosure list? Yes. Will we pull a probate list? Yes. Code violations? Yes. tax distress, yes, all that stuff, we'll still pull it, right? But we'll mix it in, and we'll do like a 3-week campaign of all the bulk stuff, and then we'll do like a 1-week campaign of the niche stuff, because you're still going to get stuff out of that. Now, when we get all that stuff in, now it's a matter of who wants to transact versus who needs to sell at a super low price. When we talk to our leads, obviously we're going for equity first, so everyone's getting the cash offer first. If that doesn't work out, right, we've built such a relationship with these people so far that it's a no-brainer to take a look at the other stuff that we can do, right? And we tell them up front, like, we might not be the buyer for you, and if we're not the buyer, we have other options that we'll go ahead and give you. So at least out of this call, you're going to get some value, and everybody's cool with that. And so that opens the door for me to go ahead and give my list of services, and then they just tell me what they want to do.